Hi! Welcome back to my channel. It is a new year. It is a new decade. I hope you all had a wonderful new year. I hope you will continue to have a wonderful 2020. What better way to hit start on 2020 by a review of a beloved show, Doctor Who. Because today is the first episode of Season 12 of Series 12 of Doctor Who. And it is wow. Wow. It is wow. So, without further ado, I will continue like I always did with my cash review of this episode, which really should be renamed big warning. Pre-warning, warning. If you haven't watched this episode, please don't watch this review until you've watched the episode, because this is full of spoilers. This episode is called Spyfall When It Crumbles. Literally, when I saw the title of the episode, I was thinking, oh, I see where this episode is going. It was a very global episode, as in, I don't know if they actually filmed in those particular locations. It seemed like they did, but they had Russia, they had Australia, they had UK. It wasn't just Cardiff. Welcome back, Stephen Fry, who had a lovely segue, I guess. Guest appearance. Pretty random, but pretty cool. But then again, it's Doctor Who, so who knows what happens. Was there ever a time when monsters actually managed to get into the TARDIS? Because in this episode, obviously, the glowy-wowy things that remind me of the Simpsons episode with Mr. Burns as the alien, or I think that was the glowy-wowy things. Anyway, decided to manage to bypass the TARDIS. Has that ever happened in the past? Brother-in-law thing is getting really weird. Like, part of me is like, are they gonna be family, or are they gonna be family, you know? Brother-in-law, or actually, like, related, like, couple. Another thing I really appreciated in this episode was the soundtrack. It was very spy-like, which is appropriate to this episode because, well, it's Spyfall, it's Doctor Who X James Bond crazy episode. The most clever thing, wow, what a segue, the most clever thing of all is the reveal of, oh no, the Master is back. I only watched the episode once, and even then I was like, it's a good reveal. There was something fishy about that character, but at the same time you're like, I don't know. If I watched the episode again, and I reckon if you do watch the episode again, you'd think, yeah, that's the Master. But when you're just, you know, fresh off the bat from watching a Doctor Who episode, or fresh from ever watching a Doctor Who episode, or having such a huge break from Doctor Who's last season, you're like, oh. So I'm going to quickly carry on with some quotes, but before I do, one last mention of this episode that was absolutely glorious is the tuxes that they had with the bow ties, because bow ties are cool. Wish the Doctor had a tux kind of outfit as the Doctor, you know, like her normal outfit. I mean, her normal outfit is cool, but like an actual tux is just amazing. Gold stars. The Doctor is a man. I've had an upgrade. Absolutely brilliant. Not only did it bring the, you know, the Doctor is female, oh my gosh, back, but it's almost like, oh my gosh, the Doctor is female, who cares? This is amazing. Yaz, how are you even here? If it was me as the Doctor, I'd be like, Yaz, why are you even here? The companions this episode. Oh boy. I mean, in this series, apart from Graham, the other two don't need to be there. Never gonna let that happen to you. I mean, that's kind of familial, but that's only also kind of creepy as well. I just think Yaz and Ryan are going to end up together. Good for them. They can run off away from the TARDIS together. When she was a man, when she was a what? Gold star lines. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Names Doctor, the Doctor. Clearly, this is a James Bond-esque episode. Everything that you think you know is a lie. Really, 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 really important quote, and we have no idea because it's perfect to lead into predictions. My top three predictions, or my three predictions, are Yaz and Ryan are going to end up together. Master is back, and there will be a big Doctor Master battle near the end of this series. It'll be a little bit out there, but this is Doctor Who. Well, not too out there. Because they mentioned the global, because I mentioned so many countries in this episode, I think, as per usual, the Doctor will continue to travel to different locations around planet Earth, which sounds really silly, but it would be so cool if, for example, she went to another country in Europe, or well, you know, Australia was already mentioned, maybe America, I don't know. That's just me. That's just my crazy theories, because I like, you know, around the world. Where in the world is the Doctor? You continue to have a fantastic 2020, and stay tuned to Spyfall Part 2. Watch Spyfall Part 1 before watching Part 2. Watch Part 1 before watching this review. And stay tuned in general, because I will be reviewing Part 2 when Part 2 comes out, which is probably next week. So, until then, andiamo! I mean, ciao for now. Bye!